Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us on your Friday morning. It is July 11th. We're going to get to the forecast here in just a second, but first, a reminder to you, you can find us live here on Facebook each and every weekday morning. We go live at 8 o'clock for you. You can also find us on your Facebook feed later in the day, so watch whenever it is convenient for you. You can find us on our Inform YouTube channel as well, and your favorite podcast platforms. Just go to inform.com/subscribe. You could that's the promo. /podcast. Look for the Inform Minute. It's Friday.
Google it. You'll find it.
You'll find us somewhere. Oh my goodness. All right. Before we dive into the full forecast here, just a quick update. Part of the viewing area is in an air quality alert this morning. Some heavy wildfire smoke from Canada settling into the region. Specifically, it's for north central and northwestern Minnesota, but that's moving from western North Dakota to the east, so we're all pretty much going to be seeing this stuff.
If North Dakota had a pollution control agency, we would also have an air quality alert. It's not like it cuts off at the Red River by any means. It's not a perfect wall. Yeah, exactly. So we'll watch out for that wildfire smoke to continue to spread in. Places like Devil's Lake and Jamestown and Langdon woke up smoky this morning. Nasty stuff. I was getting reports that it stinks outside. Yuck. Visibility is reduced with it. Air quality obviously reduced, and it's kind of a heads up for the valley in Minnesota of what's to come. All thanks to a big cold front that's spreading in. Cold front brings in cold air, obviously, hence the name. And so when cold air moves in, cold air sinks, heat rises, you get that sinking air, which is filled with wildfire smoke. So that's the dynamics of it. We'll deal with the smoke today and tomorrow. We'll thin a little bit on Sunday, just kind of throughout the day. It takes time. It's not an instant wash of the air. So thinning smoke throughout Sunday should be better by Monday until another cold front moves in, and we're probably dealing with this all over again for Monday into Tuesday. But that's a look at your air quality forecast for the weekend. The other thing the cold front is doing is sparking off some thunder showers. We've got a good batch of rain, thunder, lightning out into western to central North Dakota and moving to the east. Nothing severe right now, just a little noisy, and that will continue to be the case as this moves in. As it hits the heat of the day, like 3, 4, 5 o'clock, we will have to watch out for some of these cells to get a little bit stronger. Could feature some hail or some wind, just low-level severe criteria threshold type of stuff, but it's possible nonetheless. Your best chance to see that would be Southern Valley over into Lakes Country. We shrink these showers down, but don't totally get rid of them as we go through the evening, and then I'd say they're gone by like 9, 10 o'clock tonight, ending from the west to the east, so obviously depending on your exact location. Again, nothing terribly strong, but we'll have to watch out for maybe a small hail threat as we head into the afternoon. We also have the wind out of the northwest, which is part of that key in bringing in the wildfire smoke. But it's also keeping us a little cooler today. If yesterday was a little too hot for you, this is a little bit better today. And then it's muggy this morning, but our dew points go backwards today. So decreasing humidity as the day goes on. Which, you know what, sets us up for pretty much a perfect day tomorrow, except for the smoke. I tell you, it would be gorgeous tomorrow if we didn't have the smoke. Still good for, driving, and if you don't mind the smoke, then being outside. But if you're someone that's really bothered by the smoke, or you fall into one of the sensitive groups, asthma, COPD, pregnancy, babies, elderly, it could be a little bit harder to breathe tomorrow. I'm looking at a hazy, sunshiny sky, temperature in the 70s to near 80, light wind, low humidity. Gorgeous. Sunday, the wind turns around to the south. That's what's going to thin that wildfire smoke, but it turns hot and muggy. Temperatures in the upper 80s, dew points into the 60s. And then we have a hot and sticky day on Monday. That's our next 90-degree forecast day. Cold front moves in, so we do this all over again. Brings in your next chance at showers and thunderstorms Monday night toward Tuesday. We'll drop humidity, we'll drop temperatures, but likely to bring in another batch of smoke. We really feel the colder effects of that cold front by Wednesday. I have your high temperatures in the 60s on Wednesday.
It's chilly.
That's colder than it is right now at 8:09 in the morning here in Fargo. So that's going to feel a little bit different.
Definitely.
Kind of a crisper feel by the time we get to Wednesday. I have us back up into the 80s at the end of the 10-day forecast, though. So it's not the downhill slide into fall by any means.
Well, that's good.
Even though the days are getting shorter, daylight is less and less. We've noticed it with the sunrises, especially during first news. July is our first full month of daylight loss. I talked about that in Egg Week this week. If you watch that over the weekend, you'll find that. But we lose about 50 minutes of daylight throughout the month of July.
That hurts.
That's a lot. That's almost an hour. Okay, I'll leave you with that.
All right. Well, thanks, Lydia.
Thanks.
Just in case you didn't know, that air quality alert in the Minnesota area does go until 6 tonight, but could very well be extended into the weekend. All right, we now know the name of the man who was shot by officers after a chase from Detroit Lakes to Frazee. The Minnesota BCA has identified 36-year-old Todd Burris of Bemidji as that man. They say he's in stable condition at a Fargo hospital, and he is expected to be booked into the Otter Tail County Jail once he's released. The BCA tells us it's too early into that investigation to give us any specific details, so stick with us for updates on that story, and we'll pass them along once we get them. North Dakota has reported its first case of measles in over a month. An unvaccinated person from Williams County recently traveled out of the state, got the virus. The case now brings North Dakota's total number of reported cases up to 35. Today is the last day you can leave bags of garbage on the curb for pickup in Crookston. The city will no longer pick up those yellow trash bags after today. Back in May, the company Waste Management took over garbage collection for the city, so people needed to sign up to get new trash bins and recycling bins from them. So if you don't have those bins by now, you'll have to take your trash to the city transfer station yourself. A former Detroit Lakes Schools employee will be back in court next month. She's accused of stealing over $10,000 from the school district. 44-year-old Abby Pettit made her first court appearance Thursday on felony theft charges. During her years at the school, she was responsible for collecting and depositing money for certain things. According to court documents, Pettit took money from multiple accounts. She's allowed out of custody right now as long as she remains a law-abiding citizen and attends her future court dates. Her next court date is scheduled for August 25th. All right, fun event. The Northwest Carnival is, Northwest Water Carnival specifically, is back for its 89th year in Detroit Lakes. This jam-packed event has its schedule kicking off today. It continues through July 20th, a full week of fun with events going on each and every day. One of the big highlights, of course, is the kickoff party tonight. That street dance starts at 6 o'clock this evening. Tonight's grandstand entertainment at the Red River Valley Fair will rock the fairgrounds. The All-American Rejects take the stage at 8 o'clock tonight. I'll be there. Should be fun. Should be a good concert. There are still tickets available. They start at $54, and that includes your gate admission. All right, today on Hot Mic with Dom Izzo, two of the top pitchers in baseball will be on display at Target Field tonight. Corey Provis previews the Twins' matchup with the Pirates at 9:30 this morning. And thousands of wrestlers have descended to Fargo for the annual Junior National Championship. How this event has been embraced, and it's coming back each year. So that's exciting to have that here in town. Hot Mic is live from 9 to 11 on WDAY Extra and on Inforum.com. Don't forget, for just 99 cents a month for your first 3 months, get an all-access pass to our website, Inforum.com. Just go to Inforum.com/subscribe to get that deal. And join us for the rest of our newscast today. Our next one's at 11, then 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10. We have First News Weekend Edition, WDAY News over the weekend as well. And we'll be back on Monday morning with First News from 5 to 7. So we'd love to have you start your week with us. Have a great weekend, everyone.